Y'all, we back. How y'all doing, fight fans? We're here with another one from Crucial Critics, man. I got the crew in the building. This is Ron.
This Tim, man, back like we never left.
Man, and this Rob, man, the one of the three horsemen, man. You know, the best three things popping, whatever you want to call us. As long as you say all three of us, man.
Three's
Don't
coming
just don't
out.
call and don't call us out either. You know, you can call us whatever you want, just don't call us out.
They love me, man.
All right, man. So look, today's topic, man. Regis Progress. How do y'all gauge his performance against Zorilla, and what do y'all think about his potential opponents in Tiafimo, Devin Haney next, man? Um, let's go with you first, Tim. How you got that going?
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I was a little, I was a little under, how do I say that, man? I wasn't impressed. I can
Unenthused,
say
huh?
that. Yeah, I was a little enthused. I wasn't impressed. I put it like that. I was expecting more. I was probably expecting Regis to stop Zilla, man. I thought, Regis was one of the top fighters, in that lower weight class around the lightweight, super lightweight division. I was expecting him to go in there and stop the guy. I'm gonna be real honest. I had high hopes for Regis. I thought he was gonna be in. I mean, the outside looking in of this Shakur, Tank, Devin, and Tio. I had him, number 5 on the outside looking in. I had him in the group with him, Frank Martin, and what's my guy name? I always forget his name. With that's over there with Terrence Crawford, Keyshawn Davis. I had them around the same class. I thought they was pretty good. They just haven't really won the big fight yet. I know Regis lost to, Josh Taylor, but I thought he did a pretty good job in that fight. So I was expecting more. I definitely was expecting more. Man, and honestly, it looked like he got, it honestly looked like he got knocked down in the first round. The judge called it a different way, but to me, he got knocked down early, and man, you can't have that happen, man. So the way I look at the top 4 guys, man, especially the way Zilla was boxing him at the back half of that fight, man. Man, you can't get in there with Devin Haney, man. You letting Zilla box you like that, man. I'm telling you right now, Haney gonna box you to death. He gonna box you from round 1 to 12 if you let him. I know lately,
You gonna
he
box
been
some boy
fighting,
socks off, huh, man?
man, box circles around him.
I gotta give you some pushback on that, Tim, man. Devin Haney will actually fight, though. This dude Zorilla was not engaging with this man at all, man. This is some of the scariest boxing I ever seen in my life.
Man, you know what, Ron? I don't want to hear that because I'm gonna go when Canelo fought Lundy. I was trying to tell y'all that dude was running the whole match, man. You
No,
ain't want
sir.
to hear
No,
this.
sir. Laura did not fight like this. No, sir.
Come
No,
on,
sir.
man. Yeah,
No, sir.
it looked just like this,
Bro,
man.
man,
So,
stop. See,
Laura
now
was
you
putting
want
the
to get
ones and twos
disrespectful.
across Canelo
hey,
shit.
Yeah,
man,
Hell
man,
hey,
nah.
man,
you
hey,
want to get
man.
disrespectful now because Nello name came up, bro. Don't
I'm
bring
just
that man name up and get
listen.
disrespectful because
I'm just telling you what I see. Now you bringing up a different
yeah, you
fighter.
was
Nah,
blind that day, boy. You had
stop,
your eyes
man.
was tripping that day.
Nah, man. I know what I seen, man. That boy was running the
Yeah,
whole fight.
and
I
we
know what
know
I
what we
seen.
seen too. We know what we
Yeah,
seen. That boy running around that ring, punching Canelo in his face.
And
Man,
Nello hit that boy with one time. That boy got cut too. He
man.
should have stood in there and fought,
What
man.
I
You didn't know
seen
what would have
was
happened.
I seen Canelo couldn't get out of the way of a damn jab. That's what I seen.
Yeah, I seen somebody running the whole fight.
I
He
seen
was
But
somebody
running. How
running
did the
into
Canelo
jab.
getting punched on like that? How did that
hey
happen?
man, you seen this fight? Like they had Regis winning 111, 118. They said
Oh
old
yeah.
buddy was running.
That
So
was definitely that
hey,
same. That was definitely that same judge that scored the Canelo Floyd fight.
Yeah,
Had
it
to be
had to be one man. Yeah, them two scores. The one that was close was right. The one that was the two that was outrageous, man.
Yeah, man, I agree. I agree. No. You're right though, wrong. You're right. Devin Haney definitely step in there and fight way more than the guy was. But also he'll box. He'll box the hell out of Regis, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Uh, man, Regis can't. I don't think he can do nothing with Haney, man. Unless he, like we always say, you get that one punch. I honestly think Regis can't do nothing with Haney. What T.O. just showed me the last fight with Josh Taylor, I don't think he can do nothing with T.O. T.O. was in and out, bouncing around the ring, moving a lot, man. I feel like Regis look like he flat-footed, man. His foot movement not as good as I would like it to be, And T.O., like I said, T.O. showed me something different. We all know what Shakur gonna do. We know what he gonna do in that pocket, man. So, Shakur ain't got to move too much, but he got the best reflexes in the game. And then who else we see? I said T.O. And Tank. Tank might be the most interesting fight for Regis. To be honest, I don't think Tank will take the fight, but that probably will be
Man,
a
I
better fight
never
for him.
thought that didn't cross my mind, bro. That makes them, bro. That'll be perfect because he gonna be there to be hit by Tank, and
Definitely.
he could take a punch, so that would be interesting. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I think that'll be the best matchup for Regis, but at the same time, that'll be a good matchup for Tank because
Do you
Tank
think?
will be there and Regis will be there.
Do you think Tank will go up to 140 and fight him?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Tank gonna take the fight.
Man, off that last performance, I mean, I was, I think Tank would take a. I mean, because
You
Regis,
think so?
to me, he not super fast. He
No.
just, Regis know how to fight. I'll say that. He not super fast though. So Tank can see a lot of them punches coming. So I
Yeah.
don't see why he wouldn't fight him because if Tank can see your punches coming, bro, you gonna have some problems on your hands. If he can see your
Go ahead
punches
and cook
coming,
on it, Rob. So how you felt
Yeah. Go ahead.
about it?
Yeah.
um, man, I like I said, Regis can fight. I give him that he can fight. I'm not saying he's the best boxer, the best mover, or nothing like that. Not with Tim. He looked a little flat-footed in that fight, but he can fight. He a fighter. He a fighter. So
For sure.
I don't even want to speak on him. I mean, and he had opportunities to win this fight. He just didn't. He had moments, the flat moments, man, moments where he wouldn't let his hands go. He was just moving a lot. So, and it was a knockdown in the first round too. It was a knockdown. They just didn't call it. But yeah, I just,
Right. And Rob, another thing, not to catch out. If they call that knockdown, then how we looking at the fight then? But go
and
ahead.
that's when we questioning. I mean, which we already can. That's why we having this conversation, really, because the names that we bringing up, we don't think Regis can beat those guys unless he could instill his style or his size on these guys. He can actually bully these guys around the ring and start. That's the with Tank. That's the way. That's the only way he can win. To me, with Devin Haney, I think he had to get lucky with Devin Haney because if Devin Haney chooses the box, Devin Haney could beat almost everybody. Him and Shakur will be a toss up. With anybody else, I think he can beat mostly anybody. If he want to box, hit and not get hit, Devin Haney one of the best because of his jab and his length. He's one of the best ones at that. But so I got Devin Haney over Regis. I don't want to talk about Zarilla because he had the chance to win this fight, man. He could have did a little, just a little. Well, with the judges, we want even if he done a little more, what the scores would have been because we seen what the scores was already, and we felt it was a little closer than what they had it. Two of the other judges had it, so you know, I don't know. Knockdown would have got it a little closer on their cards, but he still would have lost. So it's they were just more like just a little stay busy fight for him, I would say. But I want to see him against Devin Haney. That's what I mean. Well, no. I ain't gonna take that back because I'd be contradicting myself. I want Devin Haney to fight Loma first. But uh he needs to fight Tio. Fight Tio. Well, Tio gotta want to fight him too, because Tio pretty much hold the cards in that fight. I would say he'll be the A side because Tio can sell tickets, especially in New York.
Tio say he ain't making no money off Zilla. I mean, not Zilla off Regis. He probably ain't. He
Yeah,
ain't gonna take that.
because of the styles, because of the styles and the following and all of that, So you probably so. And this is another one like the our last one we did last time, my boy Tim Zoo. You know, I expected Regis to win. Again, wasn't impressed with his performance, which he even expressed that he wasn't impressed with his performance. So, you know, I'm gonna have to ride with him. He said he wasn't impressed. I agree with him. I wasn't impressed, and so I would love to see. I want to see who's there for him to fight. Because like I said, I want to see Devin Haney fight Loma next. So I don't even want to bring that up. You know, it would be a good fight, but Devin Haney got unfinished business with Loma. I want him to take care of that first. And we know Shakur ain't going to 140 right now. Tank maybe might go to 140 to take that fight. I doubt it. We already discussed us three the fight we think Tank will get next, and we'll talk about that on another time. So I think the only thing for him to fight is Teofimo. You know, that's the only thing that's there and that we would want to even see is Teofimo because options not is not there like that really well for big fights. You know, Rolly, I don't want to see him fight Rolly. I mean, we can see him fight Rolly for him to try to. I think he'll beat Rolly for sure. That's who I think he'll beat Rolly for sure. Because Rolly,
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about Rolly, right? I didn't even
yeah,
think about Rolly. I think that'll be entertaining. I think that'll be an entertaining
yeah,
fight.
um,
What about
yeah.
Ryan? What about Ryan too? Ryan Garcia.
Nah, I don't want Ryan. Just me as a boxing fan. I like Ryan too. I like all the fighters, but I like more than some than others. But Ryan, I think just I think as far as this lawsuit thing going with Golden Boy, if he stay out the ring at least another 6 to 8 months, man, Ryan gonna get better under Derrick James. So that's when we'll see that. Hopefully, he start listening to his corner man, and we'll see Ryan getting a lot better. Ryan can actually be scary, man, in boxing because if he listen and pick up the knowledge, and he around, Frank Martin and Earl Spence and all them guys, man, and Anthony Joshua, man, if he could pick up the knowledge that them guys putting down, especially Earl, he's one of the best in the sport. If you could pick up the knowledge these guys putting down, you know the saying, pick it up while I'm putting it down. If he can do that, man, Ryan can be special and dangerous for anybody, man, because he got the speed, the power. He just gotta, and you can't say the experience because Devin Haney, I think, younger than Ryan, or he was around the same age, and Devin Haney just fight good up under them lights, man. So, and we all big on Devin Haney, but anyway, man, that's my take on that one. I don't want to keep, wasting out on it. I wasn't that impressed, and to me, I only see two fights for him at that division that's going to be worth it. Was Rolly and Teofimo. So, what you got, Ron?
Man, as far as the fight goes, the region and Zorilla, and my boy didn't look good, man. But styles make fights. I do think he got knocked down that first round. I'm not gonna lie. I think that right hand caught him and
I
put him
think he
down.
even said it. I think he admitted it. I think.
Yeah. Post fight, he said it looked like a knockdown, but nah, it
Yeah, it
was a
looked like a
knockdown.
knockdown.
He got knocked down. Dude caught him kind of square and just put him down with a good right hand leaping in. I don't know if he was hurt from it, but it was definitely a knockdown. But yeah, it was just one of them opponents, man. Like Zorilla. Um, Zorilla was a last minute replay. Well, not a last minute replay, but he was a replacement, like in middle of the camp, for Regis. So he had to fight. He basically had to prepare for a whole nother style. And when I say a whole nother style, Zorilla never fought like that in any of his
Sound like
professional
you making up
fights.
excuses, man. That's what
Not
I'm
man,
just.
Zorilla
You
has
making
never
up
fought like that in
excuses,
any
bro.
other fights that I've seen that man fight
Who?
in. Man, the man,
Okay, who we talked about? The dude who fight at 147, who stepped in for that late replacement against Prescott. What he did?
yeah. But that's not the same thing, man. It's not.
What
The
you
same.
mean? It's not the same thing. You talking about late replacement? He stepped in and look how he looked against that man.
I mean, yeah, but
What's that?
Zorilla, but
Brodus Prescott? How you say
yeah,
his
Bridges
name?
Prescott, yeah,
Yeah, what that dude? I don't even want to
but
say the name. You
Zorilla,
know who I'm
but
talking about.
Zorilla not Bud.
All
Zorilla,
right, okay. I'm okay. All right, all
Zorilla
right,
not
okay,
Bud.
okay. All right. Go ahead, bro. My bad, my
This
bad.
this man, that man was doing the hopscotch, man, the reverse hopscotch the whole night, man. The man stole Keith Thurman horse, man, and rolled that motherfucker backwards the whole fight, bro. So
Nah, don't do that, bro. You know that's for Teofimo, man. But that's
man,
another. That's
T.O.
another.
T.O. go punch something.
No,
T.O. go
well,
punch
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, bro, you sound like you making excuses, man. That's all.
Nah,
That's
I'm
all
not
I'm
making
saying.
no excuses. I'm just saying, like, styles make fights, and he just
Okay,
don't look good
okay.
against that style. I
All
think,
right.
I think he competitive against T.O. T.O. might edge him because of his movement. Um, I think Ryan not ready for Regis right now. I think Devin Haney will be the one to beat him though because Devin's gonna mix it up and put rounds in the bank early, and I think the rest of the fight he'll box because Regis has shown ability not to cut the ring off properly. Like he wants to hurt his opponents too bad. He's not being strategic with the way he's coming forward at all. So and the
So
thing
you
at the
don't think it got something to do with him being a little flat-footed, man? Maybe
oh, he's
he,
definitely flat
he
footed,
just
but
can't get to the
but he's
guy.
more of a counter puncher. He's really not
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
really he's really not much of a come forward
Right.
fighter that initiates his offense like that. So him looking bad, I understood that the guy was boxing, but I don't discredit Zorilla for moving. The things that I was saying, the reason why I say the guy was running is because like several times in that fight, Regis was literally off balance trying to cut the ring off, and he didn't even attempt to throw a punch at Regis. Like he literally just just basically played it safe, threw a few hands. He literally just threw a few shots in here and there, and or just winged a couple just to keep Regis away from him, and just kind of played it safe. Like it was hard to watch, man. Like if you got a guy missing that many punches, man, you supposed to be swinging something and countering them. Like that was my thing with like people that tried to fight like Floyd. The thing with Floyd was Floyd movement was for a reason. Floyd would move, take a couple steps back or a half step back, and then he's countering you. Like it was always to counter you. It was always a chess move. A lot of these guys use their athleticism or their feet just to get out of the way of blows, but they don't have anything returning. So that's kind of what my issue is with the way that Zorilla fought, man. Like man, you could just tell the guy didn't want to engage at all, man. It was horrible to watch, man. Like he didn't want to mix it up. Regis was staying still and kind of feint at him to try to get him to kind of mix it in, kind of measure each other, measure distance. He didn't do any of that, man. He literally was on his leaning back, was ready to run at all times, man. Like it just didn't look good at all. So, I mean, it's like it looked like how Boots looked against Karen to me, man. Like it was ugly, bro. Like it was horrible, man. But as far as Regis going forward, man, if the zone and Eddie Hearn is trying to build up his reputation, just depending on what they're trying to do. If they're trying to build him up and give him a good some names, Rolly will be the best, like y'all said. If they're trying to make money off of him, I say the money fight. Him and Rolly can make money, but the money fight would be him and Tio. Teo. Outside of that, man, I don't think he's ready for Devin Haney right now. Not off this last performance, but then again, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe this the type of performance it takes to get those guys in the ring with him. So,
I
you know,
mean, do you
how
do you
boxing is.
think do you think Ron that Regis can get to that next level? Do you think he's more along the lines of a like a Danny Garcia, like he was a gatekeeper, or do you think he can get to that next level?
No, I think he has more tools and more punch variety than Danny did, or than Danny
Bro, y'all
does.
so disrespectful. They ain't gonna say we're no gatekeeper, man.
Nah, I
Rob,
don't
Danny
feel like
was a
Danny's the gate.
gatekeeper at
I don't.
147.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go. Come on, make it make sense. Don't just be saying shit, man.
I'm talking about at 147. Danny was
Okay,
a
there you go.
gatekeeper.
Yeah,
oh,
he was just a little. I can't even say he was too small because shit, he went to 54 and he handled
I think at 47, Danny just kind of
Benavidez.
relied on his power strictly too much. Like he didn't work on his variety like very much. I think he got us to 147, got comfortable, and just felt like he was just a knockout puncher, and
Yeah,
it just didn't work out for him. He didn't
man, he
he
lost
didn't
all his big
adapt to this
fights
new
at
environment
47.
with that high level of competition. And I
Yeah,
think that's kind of and to make your point, Tim, that's kind of what Regis is kind of going through right now. Like he's gonna have to adapt, man, or he gonna get left behind with this new wave of 140 guys coming to 140. Like so. I say the best matchup for him next would be Rolly. Try to get Rolly.
yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Rolly is it make more sense And to me, I mean, and like I say, I'm not taking nothing from Rolly either because it takes something to get that ring, man. Rolly is the easiest
Yeah.
fight
I say
for
Rolly
him.
because Rolly can't get out of the way of the left hand. So I mean, if
Nah,
you're
he
gonna be
can't.
winning with that left hands all night, Rolly will run into one of them. So,
Oh man, he ain't got to run into Rolling.
he gonna
That
find his
motherfucker
way to him.
just go find his way. That's why it's good. Left ain't gonna find his way to Rolly face. I don't know how, but it's gonna get there, and Rolly gonna hit
But
that canvas.
see, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying about him. We think about what we're saying. We not saying he need to fight one of the top dogs. Because Regis has been at 140. He been in the big fight
Right,
with Josh Taylor. So that, I
right,
mean, he already got to the point where he had a chance to get multiple belts
right,
off Josh Taylor, and he lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it's like, what's Regis' place at 140? Like I said, I know you said wrong that you think he can. He got more in the box, and he may be able to beat one of those top guys. Uh, but I think I honestly think he's gonna be the Danny Garcia at 147.
Who? Regis?
Regis.
I
I
mean,
don't think he. I think he need to finish. Regis what 32, 33. He need to go and finish his career at 40. Unless they paying him good up at
I
47. I
think
don't.
I think he
No, no,
missed
no.
140. I think he
Yeah,
missed
I'm
140. Yeah, he's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
like
I'm
what
saying
that at
Regis.
147.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, you
That's what
said
I'm
if he
saying.
went up, yeah, I wouldn't
No,
even
no,
go
no,
up if I
no,
was him.
no, Rob. I'm saying Regis is gonna be what Danny Garcia was to 147. He's gonna be there for 140.
Nah, he made a bigger stamp already on 140. You don't think so?
Nah, I think he did with that tournament. Him and Josh
Yeah,
Taylor
he
fought.
made a bigger stamp than. But I get it. I get what you're saying. I'm not disputing what you're saying. I just think
But
he
with
made a bigger
with
stamp.
the new wave, it's possible, man. It's possible. Like styles make fights, so I mean, it would just depends on who gonna play cat and mouse if he was to get in there with Teo. Teo might feel like he can go in there and do some damage to Teo, and Regis might be able to sit back and be the counterpuncher that he likes to be. So him fighting as a counterpuncher is a total different, a whole nother animal. So being that you exploit your opponent's flaws, I expect everybody to move on him a little bit more from now on. So
Yeah, yeah, I mean, the thing is that the book not written on him. The book not written on him, like Danny, the book written on him at 147. So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
definitely
true.
can go out there and change. He definitely can go out there and shut me down and win some fights and make me look dumb. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he do. But as it stands right now, like Tyrone was saying, the new wave of the people that's moving up to 140, man, it's gonna be tough for him to beat some of them fighters, man.
Oh no, nah, definitely. I agree. When it comes to the young fighters, yeah, you on point with that.
but
You couldn't
but
have said that better.
so it's an elephant in the room off that statement though, right?
What you talking about? What you got?
So the guys that we coming up because I basically named him his next opponent possibly because he has a belt and it'll be a better stylistic matchup for him will be Rolly, right? So I mean, and we also kind of mentioned Ryan. I don't know if Ryan is gonna necessarily get them in there with him right now, but the guy who fought the last guy to fight those two, right?
Who is it?
Are
At
you talking about
130.
Tank Davis?
Exactly. That's two of Tank's biggest wins. So
Yeah, you talking about Tank Davis?
so is Regis better than Tank?
No, man.
No,
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 stop
not no,
playing, bro.
no,
Stop
not at
playing.
all,
What you
man.
trying
But
Not
to?
at all.
What kind of argument you trying to win by
That's
saying
what
that?
I'm getting at.
I
I
ain't trying
know
to make an
I
Yeah, what
know
argument.
kind of
Tank be
argument
I'm
you
better than
trying to
him.
win?
saying if we holding Regis to a higher standard than we holding Tank.
Why you saying that
What?
though?
Yeah, I'm
Because
trying to. What you getting at, Ron? What you getting at?
because
Yeah, you
I
playing
I
games.
brought up him fighting Rolly, and you was like, and then you was like, nah, man, I don't know, man, because see, he might be a gatekeeper because he not gonna be able to fight beat those top guys. I ain't seen
Okay.
Rolly. I ain't seen Tank in there with them top guys, them two top guys either, man.
Man, Rolly ain't been the same since Tank put his hands on him.
All
We
I'm saying,
seen,
this is what
we
I'm saying though.
seen.
I get what you're saying. I get
Tank,
I
Tank,
get what you're getting
Tank
at. You
could have
see what
fought
you're getting at,
Teo.
Rob? You see what
Tank
he's trying
could
to
have
be
fought Hank.
slick. He trying to be slick talking about Tank ain't
I'm
taking
just
no
Man,
saying.
fights. That's what he's
that's not
saying.
working. That's
Just
not
saying.
working with me. I'm not
I'm
trying to
just
hear that. That's
saying.
not working with me.
I'm
That's not working with me, bro. That's
just
too.
throwing it out there.
That's
I'm just throwing it
that's two
out there.
different things. He's just trying to win his
Oh
argument,
no,
Tim. That's
I'm
all
just
that
throwing it
is,
out
bro.
there.
I'm just
I'm just
trying to
saying.
be
Man, bro,
slick. I see
don't
what you
use
doing.
that,
I see
bro.
what
This
you
what I'm
Don't
doing,
saying.
use
bro.
that.
If
You
if
can't
we
use
gonna
that.
criticize Regis for going after Rolly, they got a belt. We got to criticize Tank for fighting
No,
Rolly
I didn't
without him.
criticize. I said that's the
Nah.
route I want Regis to go. That's the one.
I
To me,
mean,
that's possibly the
stylistically,
easiest
it
fight.
is. I'd rather see him fight Teo or Haney though, but I think Haney gonna rematch Loma.
No,
Like you said.
that's why I'm saying I want. I don't want. I mean, even if he don't rematch Loma, I think that'll be. I mean, which I'm not no damn promoter, or I can't. I just think it'd be better for his career if he can decisively beat Loma. So I'd rather see Haney fight Loma
Yeah,
and
legacy
decisively
wise,
beat him.
I want to see him
Yes,
do it again with Loma.
and money too. He gonna make a lot of money in his second
A
fight with
lot
Loma.
of money. He gonna make
Yeah,
a
yeah, for
lot of
sure.
money.
So
Uh not to cut you off, Robert. To get back what Ron was saying, about do we think Tank Davis is in the same spot as Regis now? Because my thing is with Tank fighting those fighters, I think Tank did what we expected. He dominated. Well, Regis, we trying to figure out, can Regis actually beat him? I mean, we think Regis can beat him. We would expect him to beat him, but we saying like it should be a competitive fight. At least I would think it's gonna be a competitive fight. I don't see Regis just blowing them out the water. Either one
who you
of them.
talking about? Rolling Tim?
Rolling in Ryan.
Oh
I
man,
don't.
yeah,
Man,
he
I
I
don't.
don't.
obliterate.
I
He gonna
don't know.
obliterate Rolly, man.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
do
he'll
that.
beat
Nah,
Rolly. He'll beat
Now
Rolly because Rolly just
Ryan after some time, I say Ryan could be some problems for him. He got another trainer and stuff like that. And I think Derrick James, like Rob said, could get him right. And I don't think he's gonna go right in there with Regis right now anyway. So I think it'll be a whole nother animal by the time that comes around.
Man, I have to see Regis. Regis got to impress me, man. I mean, the last fights I've seen
That,
this guy
that's
and
only
Josh
fair
Taylor.
after this last performance, man. That's only fair that you're saying that, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I gotta see a little bit more for him. Like I said, now if he go in there and he destroy Rody, then I'll be like, okay, okay, I might put him in another tier. But
Yeah,
as of right now,
I
he in the
I
second tier.
in that matchup, I got Regis by way of decapitation. Letting you know that right now, man.
against Rolly.
Man, he gonna punch that man head across the ring, man.
I don't know. We gonna
Yeah,
see, man.
ever seen
Rody
Friday
gonna be
the
there.
13th? You ever seen Friday the 13th when that boxer was jabbing Jason up to the edge of the building? Like, yeah, get you one. And Jason knocked his fucking head off the building. Yeah, that's how that's gonna look. Tell you.
We gotta see, man.
I
You
don't
you
know,
you
man.
got
You
more
you
confidence in him than I do. I'll be
well
honest
against
about
Rolly.
that.
I see him beating Rolly. It just, I mean, he possibly could be better, but I don't know what. I don't think any version of him can beat Devin Haney. I'm just
Look,
that's just me.
no,
Unless Devin get hit a lot, start
long as
getting hit like
nobody get in the ring and go Zorilla, my boy got a fighting chance, man. My boy
oh
got
yeah,
a.
for sure, for sure. If somebody, yeah, definitely. But
I gotta
I
see
don't
it.
know. I don't
Let's go.
know.
Let's go ahead and close this one out, though, man.
Yes, sir, man. Like we always say, man, like, comment, and subscribe,
Yes,
man.
sir.
This is Crucial Critics, man.